was pinned down on the floor, and both ladies sat on my lap, and what I felt was a very sharp cut. I'm now in my 30s, and I can still remember that day.
Nilipitia mambo ya bleeding. Hata mpaka wenzangu nilitairiwa naye walipitia mambo mengi, kwa sababu unatairiwa mara mbili. Unatairiwa ya kwanza wanachop kila mahali, ya pili unaenda tena kutairiwa kwa chini. Wakati umetoka kwa mawe unaenda chini.
I was cut at the age of 10 years. Imagine you being held by 10 women and you are just at the age of 10 years old. You are struggling. The circumciser was my grandmother actually. They were asking, even including my mom. But this is what we also went through. And everybody else is going through. Are you different? Why are you running away from your culture?
They dance along the highway in the roads that connect all the villages. Here they are in the mood of celebration as the circumcision for girls just concluded. Circumcision for boys is legal in Kenya while for girls is illegal. According to Kenya's Prohibition Act of FGM 2011, it states that any person, including practitioners who performs FGM on another person, commits an offense. Also, if the person is in the process of committing FGM, a person causes the death of another person, that person shall be, on conviction, be liable to imprisonment for life. Far from the streets, the two teenagers with front faces have been cut and are being prepared to join their counterparts who have been cut, signalizing transition to adulthood. And now, in Pokot community, local NGOs state that out of 10, 7 girls have gone through circumcision.
Nilipitia uchungu, nilipitia mambo ya bleeding. Hata mpaka wenzangu nilitairiwa naye walipitia mambo mengi, kwa sababu unatairiwa mara mbili. Unatairiwa ya kwanza wanachop kila mahali, ya pili unaenda tena kutairiwa kwa chini. Wakati umetoka kwa mawe unaenda chini, unatairiwa tena. Nilisikia uchungu sana, na vile tena uchungu yangu kwa ya pili. Wakati sasa mimi niliwacha shule, wewe ukaenda kuripoti, unaripoti para nini? Mwenyewe sikujua bila unaripoti. Na hii mambo ya kufight FGM siku hiyo haikuwa. Na hii mambo ya sheria hakuna. Sasa ni ile kitu tabani normal. Wewe kataa, unaoleka na huyo mtu hata ujui, hata ukitoroka utaenda wapi? So unasunguka tu kwa boma ya mama fulani, unaenda kwa mtu fulani, unaenda kwa jirani, unaenda kwa nani, unashikwa na unarudishwa kwa huyo mtu. Wewe toroka, wewe fika tena, watu walikuwa wanafanya kimila, na wewe kaa bila kukeketwa, utakaa boma ya nani? Hata kwenu wewe fika.
Susan, who is a victim of FGM, states that she went through dark ages of her life and she has realized that there is a changing trend in girl circumcision.
Hawaonyeshani kama zamani. Wasichana mama na baba wanaenda kutafuta huyo mtu mkeketaji. Wanakuja jioni, wanakaa boma kama wanakaa tu, sasa ni wageni. Kesha asubuhi kumbe wameanza kujiconnect na familia zingine, maboma zingine, wanakaa pamoja. Wanaleketa wasichana jioni ama usiku, saa 10 ya usiku.
On the other side, memories of dark moments still haunts majority of the victims. Aisha, who lives abroad, still have fresh memories of how things unfolded during her circumcision, which she defines as hectic.
My name is Aisha Kamar. I live in Washington, D.C., and I am a female genital mutilation survivor. It was my grandmother's decision to get me cut. Part of it, I think it's a cultural thing. You know, it was done to her.
The girls who are in the Kuria clan, they have to go through that thing. They don't have to stay like that. They can't stay with people who have not undergone that stage.
Traditionally, some community also believe that whoever doesn't get cut is not a grown woman, and if she gives birth, both the mother and the child is cursed.
To see a leg of a child. You know, the people now were asking, why is she not going to see a leg of her child? They said, she's already cursed. She can't give birth.
In July 2017, 5 girls from Kisumu Girls High School in Kisumu County designed an application to fight FGM. However, the application has not been effective in fighting FGM because some communities like West Pokot is remote and has no access to internet and power supply to operate the smartphone and also even the network connectivity.
Really make a difference.
The restaurants, members of the Lake Hub, one of Western Kenya's largest technological hub, designed the ICAT hub to gather many people as possible involved. The app is also meant to help, rescue, send donation and give feedback.
My name is Stacey Adhiambo. I am an ex-Kisumu Girls student. So as I looked back, there was a moment where the problem of female genital mutilation was aired as a documentary sometimes back, and people really got to talk about it. But if we look at it really, did it stop?
I'm Makrina King. I'm in Kisumu Girls. I'm 16 years old. It's not a must. You go through the CAT so that you can move from childhood to adulthood.
I'm Cynthia. I'm 17 years old. FGM can end because if we carry out a lot of mass education, we try to advise people individually, the ones who are doing this, I think will come to an end.
I am Purity Christine. Female genital mutilation has caused so many deaths of very young girls. I had a friend quite some years back who dropped out of school.
Purity tell us that it was Ivy's idea to fight FGM, and here she explains why.
Choosing it like Somalia, Ethiopia, not only Kenya that practice FGM, but also other countries in Africa, even Asian countries.
At our application at this particular moment, ICAT is really, I can call it basic, so it needs sophistication. And if you want to bring in on board more developers, people who will market for us, who will just help us really get to the ground, we get that it's really, really expensive. So if we can get more funds to fund this, because it's all for a very good cause.
After we develop it better, it will be SMS based. So all these people who are found where FGM is rampant, it's in the rural areas where internet is not good.
The biggest issue is reporting as at now in most remote areas of Kenya. This will not improve with the app. That means we need to do more sensitization down there, not only on the application but also on the other available channels of reporting, like the chiefs, like other activists and organizations working on the ground there.
All these people to be able to get rescued, this app has to be installed in every rescue center in Kenya and police stations, and the listing of all these other rescue centers in Kenya, all the police stations in Kenya. It's going to be pretty hard engaging with them.
Kenya has made great strides. In 1998, the national prevalence of FGM was at 38%. In 2013, it was 21% according to the KDGS. Vincent Odhiambo, MKU reports.